Hello, my name is Eileen. I think there were tons of interesting aspects about all of these projects. One really interesting thing about the diversity wheel was just the fact that I got to learn more about my ancestry and the culture of my ancestors. Although I already knew like where my grandparents were from, I got to go a little bit deeper and kind of learn more about that and just things that I hadn't really talked to my grandparents about in the past and my parents. It was really interesting to do that. I also thought it was pretty important to do the diversity wheel project because it allowed me to see how my race intersects with different aspects of my life. I talked about how it intersects with my gender, how it intersects with my education, and how it intersects with my job. And I think it was really important just to, as a reminder of how much privilege I have due to my race and the fact that I'm white, it allows me to gain a lot of privilege in a lot of different areas in my life. So I think it's really important to discuss those things. The multicultural interview, I interviewed a teacher at my school, and this was really interesting because I got to learn a little bit more about her culture. She's a first generation Mexican American, and her parents immigrated here and ended up getting together. And so I got to learn a little bit about her culture that I wasn't aware of. And I think this interview was also very important because it's a reminder to like think of other people's culture. Everyone comes from different backgrounds, and just like a reminder to think of other people's perspectives and point of views. The cultural event was also very interesting because I hadn't gone to a cultural event really in the past. I went to the Asian Fest at Fresno City College, and although there wasn't very many cultural aspects, there were definitely still some, and it was really interesting to eat some of the food. Obviously, I've ate Asian food before, but just the aspect of it being at the festival made it a little more special. I think attending cultural events is important just because it once again allows you to see other people's culture other than your own, and it kind of allows you to gain more perspectives in life. Overall, I think all of the projects were very interesting and important in trying to embrace other cultures and races in America.